Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm XGodz, and today we're going to be doing the ultimate level up guide in Infinite Warfare Zombies. This one in particular is going to be for Zombies in Spaceland. I have done some of these before for Black Ops 3 Zombies, but this one is for Infinite Warfare. So right off the start, there is only a couple things you're going to want to do. Is right off the start, the first round, just go ahead and knife. It's very easy to do, and you get the most XP for knifing. The way XP works in Infinite Warfare Zombies is the exact same as Black Ops 3. So if you get a knife kill, you get 100 XP. A headshot is worth 75. And a normal kill is worth 50. So it is worth it to get those knife kills. And all you're going to be wanting to do is the first couple rounds, just go ahead and knife all the zombies up to like round 2 or 3, maybe even 4 if it takes that long to get enough points. What you're going to be needing to do is save up 5,000 points. Now, once it gets to a little bit higher round, like 3 or 4, you can shoot a couple shots first and then knife, so the zombies are a little bit easier to kill. But all you're going to be doing is saving up 5,000 points again so that we can open up a couple doors. One thing that you can do is if you have the Carpenter Fate and Fortune card, you can put that on and then use that and you get an extra 400 points right off the starting rounds. It is a little bit faster if you do it that way, like you guys will see that I do right here. But once you get 5,000 points, we are going to be heading over to the Kepler. You don't have to do this all at once. You can open doors like one by one if you have to. And if you do have to buy a weapon, buy the M1 Grand because we're going to be using it later. But once you're over in Kepler, just turn on the power, and what you're going to be doing here is buying Slappy Taffy. The reason behind this is this perk is a one-hit melee all the way up till round 15. So you can get the most out of your XP kills by just knifing up till round 15, getting them one-hit melees. Again, if you do need a gun, go ahead and buy that M1 Grand. I would recommend buying it anyway, even if you don't use it, because we are going to be using it a little bit later on. So from here, once you have Slappy Taffy and you have the M1 Grand, just go ahead and knife up till about round 15. Round 15 is when the melee starts to be a 2-knife kill. Open up all the doors that you want, get your perks. Your perks are really up to you. You can get whatever perk you want. I would recommend Jug, Double Tap, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, and Quick Revive though if you are playing solo for this, but it's really up to you. You can get whatever perk you want. Open up all the doors. We are going to be needing Pack-a-Punch open and then get some tickets as well. Once you have 300 tickets, I would hit up the arcade. This machine right here in particular is really good. If you knock all of the teeth down, you do get 100 tickets, which is a pretty decent amount of tickets that you can get in a couple seconds. You will need 300 tickets though. Once you do have 300, head on over to any of the ticket stands and purchase an arcane core for after round 15. You can do this whenever you want, but just make sure that you get it done before round 15. Once you have that and you've opened up Pack-a-Punch, head in here and send out the UFOs. There's only one thing we're going to be needing from them, and that is just one elemental effect because it is really good. Again, once you hit round 15, make sure that you head in there. Also, Pack-a-Punch your M1 Grand if you have enough points. You should by round 15. Just make sure it's Pack-a-Punched for after round 15. You can do this at any point, but just make sure that you have it done before then. Once round 15 hits and you have Slappy Taffy is no longer a one-hit melee, you're going to be wanting to round up all the zombies and then bring them into Polar Peak. Once you have them here, go ahead and head over to this trap right here and turn it on. This trap, you do need to get 15 to 21 kills with it with one use, but if you have a whole entire train of zombies, it should be very easy. You can also slide under it, which you guys will see that I do here, and it makes it a little bit easier. Actually, I don't do it there, but you can slide under it, and it makes it a little bit easier to kill zombies if you do need to do that. Once you have the 15 to 21 kills under with that trap, go ahead and follow the UFO. It will change its path. All you need to do now is get kills with the M1 Grand under the UFO, and it will suck up the souls until the UFO turns into this yellow orb. The yellow orb is an elemental effect. You can put it on the M1 Grand, and now you have the God Gun. This gun is very good. It is a one-hit kill to a headshot up till past round 40. I don't know exactly what round it stops on. I got to round 40 before I stopped with this game right here in particular. Once you have this, you are pretty much set. The way that I like to run the game after this is head on over into Journey to Space. Right here is where I like to run trains. All you do now, if you want to level up very quickly, is get headshots. Headshots are worth 75 XP. If you do get an insta-kill, go ahead and knife because you do get 100 if you feel safe doing so. I almost died right here, but I promise the strategy is pretty safe. If you run around in circles right here and just aim for the head, you will get a pretty decent amount of kills and a lot of XP. This gun will hopefully survive you guys up till past round 30, and at that point, if you end up dying past round 30, I would just restart and try it again and just grind that XP. This way, in my opinion, is the fastest way to level up in Zombies in Spaceland. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll show you guys a couple clips of this strategy so you guys can see how I run it. And I will have hopefully more of these as more maps come out for Infinite Warfare Zombies. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.